What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another review. Since I got such positive feedback on the last one, I thought I might as well do another one. Today we're going to be continuing the Stanley Kubrick review series with Stanley Kubrick's The Clockwork Orange. Yeah, I don't got much to say before we hop in, because I want to save my opinion, but alright, so starting with now I thought of something to say. I think this is, I don't care what anybody says, I think this is Stanley's best movie, easily. Easily his best film. Like, where with all the brilliance that he had, apparently with Space Odyssey, I didn't see it, but whatever, I thought he was brilliant in here, with this movie. But anyway, let's get into the positives, which I have quite a few. First off, I gotta start with the performance of Alex DeLarge by Malcolm McDowell. I thought this was great. I thought his performance was great. He played this role perfectly, even when he was, I don't know, what would you call him in the beginning? Would you call him evil? Would you say he was under the influence of the Milk Plus? Ultraviolence? But yeah, I thought he was brilliant, and when he was being mean or whatever, or nice, I thought he was just brilliant, and he could act in a different bunch of situations. He could be a villain, he could be sympathetic. He was really, really great, and he wasn't the only one either. Every actor in here gave it their best, including the other droogs, like Pete, Georgie, and Dim. That's what they were called, Pete, Georgie, and Dim. They did great too, and if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for them around him, he probably wouldn't be as great. And another positive I have is that I think the visuals in this movie are pretty cool. I think the visuals in this movie looked epic. I mean, come on, like the scene, what's it called, like the flat block something, where they're walking down by the water and then he knocks them in the water. I thought that looked beautiful. It was shot beautifully. It was great. And to think this film was so low budget, and like the tunnel scene at the beginning, the Korova Milk Bar was very interesting. A very interesting set choice, nonetheless, but still looked really good. And yeah, I gotta talk about their costumes. This isn't a negative. I think their costumes are pretty funny. But it's very interesting. Apparently, it was tennis gear. Like, Malcolm McDowell showed up wearing, like, tennis gear one day, and they were like, go ahead, just do it. Just do it. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Oh, and I gotta talk about, like, the scene where he has his eyes pried open. Ah! Stop it, please, I beg you. I think this film is brilliant. Like I said, you guys thought Space Odyssey was brilliant. I thought this was brilliant. This is, like I said, easily my favorite of his movies, I gotta say. Now moving on to the mix, because I do have one mixed negative. That's, I feel that this isn't a huge, like, negative or positive. The fact that Malcolm McDowell was kind of hurt on set. If you don't know the story, the scene I mentioned where they have his eyes pried open, apparently his eyelids were scratched, which, I mean, the scene's great, but when you watch it now, you kind of think of that, and you kind of feel bad for the poor guy, but it doesn't really take away too much from the movie. And before I send this off, I have one teensy, it's just a teensy-weensy little negative, is that I thought the part where after he gets arrested, I thought the part where he was just walking around in jail and stuff and in the library, I found that kind of boring. It wasn't, nothing much was happening. You know, come on, you have a movie like this, insane, and you lead up and you have a part like that, like, just kind of felt weird and off to me. But that's not a huge negative. Like, if I rewatch it will easily be like, oh, I can watch this part, it isn't too bad. So yeah, maybe it should have gone into the mixed. Thinking now that it should have gone into the mixed, because it doesn't really bother me that much. No? Yeah, that's almost it for me. I think you haven't seen this film, definitely check it out. I mean, it's great. It's a great story, great acting, just pretty much great everything all around. And yeah, so final review of the film: 5 out of 5 stars. I thought this movie was great. I mean, great. It's awesome. If you want to watch it, if you're not like a physical media collector like me, then I'm pretty sure it's on Prime to rent. I don't know if it's Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's anywhere for free. I'd have to look that up. But I was going to buy it on Prime to watch it once, but then I decided to wait out and get this. I could buy the 4K of it. I bought all 2001, Clockwork, this one, and then The Shining all together to watch for the first time because I hadn't seen any of them. Yeah, this one was my favorite out of the three. So that's pretty much all I have to say. And next up, make sure you get ready for a bit of the old Ultra videos.